1, Scene 1, an empty London street. Enter Nathaniel coffee and quiet is leaving. The sound of a distant commotion can be heard off stage. Nathaniel ducks into the shadows. Then Mary Stone runs in with a locked box under one arm. Nathaniel rushes to meet her.
Have you got it?
Right here.
Well done.
Now go and make a drop. Quick now, they smell me.
I'll be at it.
Oh, hurry, you're coming.
Nathaniel exits, carrying the box with him. Mary turns in a ready stance to see Mrs. Victoria Hawking run in with a pack of ruffians at her heels. Together they lay into them.
Have you got it?
Already handed up.
Very well. Now let's finish things here.
As Mary grapples an opponent, she turns to see the final man come up behind Mrs. Hawking, seizing her arm and twisting it behind her back. Mary gapes as she freezes a moment in pain, but Mrs. Hawking spins out of his grasp and finishes him with a brutal final blow. She straightens over his body and looks to Mary. They exit in different directions, making their escape.
Scene 2, Mrs. Hawking's parlor. Mrs. Hawking sits cradling her wrenched arm. Mary enters by the front door, and Mrs. Hawking collects herself.
All right then, Mary.
We've done it. Nathaniel should be delivering the papers as we speak, and the police collected our men, so we may call it a job well done.
I suppose that police officer of yours received an anonymous tip.
His name is Arthur Swan, and he's been a great deal of help.
Someone is making quite a career out of our hard work.
We ought to be grateful. Without him, there's precious little we can do to bring the law to bear, and he's content not to pry into things.
How lucky for us.
Oh, come now, things went well. I'm quite pleased with myself. You're not thinking it's coming along a lot quicker than I've ever been.
Indeed, though we'll have to work on the rest of your second story skills. If you hadn't been seen on the exit, perhaps then we wouldn't have to find our way out.
I'm sorry about that. Still, allow rolled me on once things broke out.
That's true. But it is imperative you learn how to maneuver unseen when tactics demand.
Mrs. Hawking winces in pain at her wrenched shoulder.
And how are you? For a moment there I thought you were frightened.
An occupational hazard. In this work, one must be as capable of taking a beating as of giving one. This is hard for the first time.
May I get you something? Tea, perhaps?
Bradley, if you please.
Oh, I should have been able to help you. I suppose I still have a great deal of work to do yet.
Next time you won't be seen.
But what if I am?
Then you'll practice until you are not. You are my protege, Mary, and I mean to see that you learn the things you need to do my work. In my early days, even I had times when I was spotted or tripped up or came home black and blue. So I worked until I was equal to any challenge that might arise. Until I could manage anything.
Anything? It's your cleverest person there is then.
Hardly. I was nursemaided by cleverer than myself. It's all in what use you make of it.
Do you really believe I could do anything that you do?
I mean to see you do everything that I do.
Mary beams. Then the doorbell rings. Mrs. Hawking gestures, then exits to change her clothes. Mary goes to enter the door, leading in a handsome, stylishly dressed gentleman.
Forgive the intrusion, miss. It's only I have an appointment.
Appointment, sir?
I assure you, little else could draw me to find myself at Mrs. Hawkins. But then I hadn't expected a friendly face.
Well, you're quite welcome to it. May I offer you some tea?
Only if you join me.
I beg your pardon, sir?
If you have the time, I should so enjoy the company.
Oh, if you like.
She goes to pour cups.
So, you're the new girl. What might I call you?
Mary Stone, sir. Oh, I suppose so, though it's been a few years now.
Forgive me, it's been a few years since I've been in town. I'm a traveller, you see, and I've been touring the Malay kingdom and the subcontinent.
Oh, I spent most of the year with there.
Really? Whereabouts?
Tellicherry and some in Bombay.
Paris and Kerala. Did you see much of the sights?
I'm afraid the work kept me most of the time.
Of course. I suppose it's just as well, or London might seem terribly dull by comparison.
I don't know, sir. I find working to be quite exciting.
Indeed. What have you been doing besides brightening the Colonel's old parlour?
Well, there's just so much going on in the city. And Mrs. Hawkins rather take me under her wing.
Mrs. Hocking has. However so?
Oh, she has me busy all over, hearing interesting stories, meet so many interesting people, and I'm learning a great deal.
Do you ever have any fun? Or doesn't she permit it?
I find I'm very much enjoying the work.
My goodness. I can see why the family is so pleased to have you.
I'm pleased to hear that they are.
Well, you do manage Mrs. Hocking for them. I may have plunged into some of the darkest corners of the Empire, but you're a braver soul than I.
I'm sure when you see Madam, she shall be everything you could hope.
Please, miss, I may be a fool, but I'm not a damn fool.
Nathaniel bursts in the door.
All right to the baroness, if you please. Justin! Ah, my appointment!
Hello, Mr. Hawking. Have you met our guest?
Some time ago, but I didn't realize you had.
I'd rather forgotten to give my name. I've been distracted.
I see. In that case, Mary, may I introduce Mr. Justin Hocking, my dear elder brother.
Your brother, sir? For goodness, I've no idea.
I can hardly fault you, miss. I am, after all, much handsomer than he is.
Whatever are you doing here?
Clara told me to meet you. We've appointments all day.
Ah, that's right.
Don't tell me it slipped your mind. Believe me, I'd not venture into the lion's den unless absolutely necessary.
I'll have you know, Aunt Victoria is not the same woman you remember when you left.
You mean the woman who, at Uncle's funeral, locked me in the rectory and threw my hat up on the cornices? She's different now?
Mrs. Hocking re-enters in day dress and spots Justin.
Well, that answers that. Hello, Auntie.
Justin.
She spoke to me. Nathaniel's right, man. You have grown softer.
A pleasure as always. We must do this again in another 4 years.
My auntie's very fond of me. You see, most people don't receive a return invitation.
The bell rings again. Mary goes to answer.
Madam, I hope to confer.
Not the time, Nathaniel.
Elena Zakharova strides in, with Mary chasing after.
I must see the lady.
Quite the bustling spot for someone who hates company.
Is it in? Is this the place they told me of?
Madam, whom are you looking for?
Miss Victoria Hocking, that was the name. Are you she?
Gentlemen, perhaps you should go.
Quite right. We all know that what Auntie does to people who insist on seeing her.
But I must see her. It is matter of...
So you do this. Nathaniel, be on your way.
Is this an appointment?
We have appointments.
Of course. We'll talk a bit later, shan't we, Auntie?
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel and Justin hurry out. Mrs. Hocking turns to Miss Zakharova.
Forgive that display, but now it is safe to speak. I am indeed she. And this is my assistant, Mary.
I was sent here by a chambermaid at a colony. These circumstances are quite serious, and she told me to turn to you.
Begin at the beginning.
Who are you? I am called Elena Zakharova.
Of the Baroness,
You know?
a Russian lady who moves as you do can be nothing but a member of the St. Petersberg ballet.
Yes. It concerns the ballet that I come to you now, and the murder of Martha Sergeyeva.
The prima ballerina. She's dead.
Have you not heard? It was in all the papers.
We've been otherwise engaged these last few days. Mary.
Mary retrieves the newspaper. She opens it to read.
Tragedy struck during the performance of La Bayadere temple dancing by the Imperial Russian Ballet when a fire broke out in the theatre, claiming the life of their leading lady, Mistress Sergeyeva. According to this, the death was an accident.
And I come here to tell you it was not.
And how do you know?
No.
I see. And how often do you require a laudanum, Miss Zakharova? The whites of your eyes betray you, as does the slight tremor in your hands.
Never. It is very demanding. Even when I am injured, I must perform.
Indeed. But if it has clouded you,
I am not clouded, I am sure.
then tell me how.
There was men creeping about her. Her eyes brought many admirers, but since we arrived in England, there was one in particular who commanded her attention. His name is Nicholas Cabell, Lord Seacourse, and in giving much money to the company, he wormed his way towards Riza. They have written about it in the society pages for weeks.
What were his intentions?
What are any such demands? He wanted her to leave the ballet, and then she would never have done.
Are you certain? They reported the grand romance.
Never, I know Riza. We lived together, we trained together. I done some study with her in the Kiel by her there. I knew her, but I didn't know her.
Why him?
Because when he followed her in for a dressing room, she never again came out. At the first intermission, he came back, making a great show of carrying roses and trying to his hands. Men but Lord Seacourse believed they might take anything they wanted. If she told him she would not go, he would punish her for denying him.
By setting fire to the theatre.
No. This is why I have need of you. The company departs for the continents in 7 days. If the killer is not found, then Rice's death will go unanswered forever. Please, Mrs. Hooking, will you take up the case?
A fine old-fashioned murder mystery. It's been some time since I've taken that on. And it would be quite instructive for you, Miss Stone. Miss Nathaniel, we are at your service.
Scene 3. Nathaniel and Justin walk down the London street to their appointment.
So I said to the second sister, I'm sure you are. But what's your name?
You are absolutely vile. And
Oh, you'll just have to abandon the rest, I think. A gentleman must know when to show restraint.
speaking of which, you were laying it on rather thick with Mary just now. Just what do you think you were doing?
Why, making friends.
Don't play the innocent with me. I saw you prowling around her.
Well, can you blame me?
She's a sweet and decent girl. I'll not have you tell your pretty lies just so you can
So I can what, brother?
get your own way. Whatever that is.
Now who's playing the innocent?
Don't be vulgar.
Ha! I should think you'd know me by now, old boy.
And you call yourself a gentleman. I mean, really, Auntie's maid.
What's it to you? Unless you fancy her.
Justin.
Shame on you. You're a married man, and I'm, well, not.
It isn't that. How dare you?
Are you telling me you've never noticed her?
I don't prowl after the help.
I confess, though, I've rather begun to wonder.
About what?
About why you'd spend so much time around Auntie's maid. The fine old married boy hasn't started to envy all the fun I have.
Yes, that's it exactly, Justin. I've installed my working-class mistress in my aunt's own house because I want to be just like my dear big brother. Mary and I, we've rather made friends is all. Is that so unheard of?
I'd say so. Just out of curiosity, what does dear Clara think of this friendship?
Well, I don't suppose she knows much of it.
She doesn't. I thought she led you so by the nose that you had no secrets.
I don't. Not really. It's only that I haven't brought it up as yet.
And why is that, do you think?
I don't mean to. It's only... I only don't know how to do it. Tell her, I mean.
Oh, why worry for it? You needn't prod the bear if you didn't have to.
She's my wife, Justin. Not some terrible monster from the woods.
Wives, monsters, it's all the same to me. But I suppose if you've done nothing, then you've nothing to tell her.
I do hate keeping things from her.
Why do then? Do you think she wouldn't approve?
Perhaps of my reasons for spending time with Miss Stone.
And what might they be? Beyond the more obvious charms.
How you wouldn't understand.
My, it must be Byzantine indeed, if it's beyond both Clara and myself. Well, brother, I hope you can find a way to make things clear one way or another.
I thought you advocated avoiding the issue entirely.
So I do, but I know well enough to see it won't sit well with you. And while I'm not the marrying kind, I must say I wouldn't dare bollocks things up with a woman like Clara.
You still haven't got over that she likes me better.
Ancient history, brother dear. I have my Dutch women to keep me warm. Oh. Scene 4, the London street. Arthur Swan waits in police uniform, holding an envelope. Enter Mary.
Evening, Bird.
Good evening, Constable Swan.
It's Sergeant now, matter of fact.
Really? I suppose it's been a while.
It has, and shame on you. Who knows what trouble I might have come into without you to swing that poker and watch my back? Could you bear that on your conscience?
In any case, well done, Arthur.
I did have a little help. Seems now and then criminals just drop into me lap, wrapped up with a bug. Just the dickens out of my chief, I'll tell you.
What does it mean?
I may look like just a pretty face, but there's a tick or two working upstairs. I know a good turn when it's done. Talking of that, I managed that favour you asked me.
He pulls some documents from the envelope and hands them over.
You got the report on Miss Sylvia's body?
Asking for it, they thought I was daft. Never going to open her up, you know. I had to push it quite hard, but lucky for both of us, they turned some things up. No smoke in the lungs, but one great bleeding soft place, crack on the back of her skull.
She did die before the fire.
You were right, miss. There is something to this case. Tell me, how did you know?
Arthur.
I know. Still, works out well for me. I look rather clever, and I've got myself on a banger of a case.
So there will be an investigation then.
Well, I should say so, seeing as she died of a bloody great head wound nobody knows how she got.
Well, I'm glad for it anyway.
And you. Imagine what else I might be able to get a hold of for you.
You don't mind me bothering you?
Mind isn't the word for it.
I don't want to get you in any trouble.
Trouble? I got my sergeants out of that.
Thank you, Arthur.
So don't you mind calling on me, Mary, even if you don't need something. Scene 5. Mrs. Hawking's parlor. Mary reads to Mrs. Hawking from the police report.
The body was badly damaged by fire, so no one noticed the wound on the back of her head. The police hadn't planned on examining her in any detail until Arthur pressed it.
Of course not.
The damage suggests that she fell back and struck herself on something. Whether an accident or a deliberate assault, they don't know. But it seems to be something all the rest of the night.
She may, indeed. Any other evidence of the body?
The burns make it difficult to say. Just that her feet were wrapped and in very rough condition.
Those stiff new shoes are very hard on them, but they make possible that image of the silk on her toes. The slippers were much softer when I was a girl.
You know a great deal about ballet. Have you had a case like this before?
As a matter of fact, I studied the dance in my callow and restless youth. I actually considered pursuing it as a career before my true vocation presented itself.
Ballet? You?
A foolish dream, I grant you. There were no ballets in British China, nor does anyone look to the English to dance them. There was Clara Webster once, but her costume caught fire on stage, and that was the end of her.
You wanted to be a ballet?
It may interest you to know I did not spring fully formed into the world a crusader for justice.
I'm sorry, I've never heard you speak of such a thing. Of your youth or outside interests. Or anything.
With good reason, it seems, but too task. We must know more about the circumstances of Miss Sylvia's death before we can determine anything further.
Where shall we proceed?
Where would you proceed, Miss Stone?
To the scene of the crime? Even with the fire, there should be something we can learn from the place where she died.
Very good. Now, we mustn't waste time. If the police have finally turned their noses to the case, we must make our investigation tonight, before they have a chance to wreak their havoc upon it.
Will the place be shut up, do you think?
Most likely. But the breaking in will make a fine exercise for your infiltration skills. We've let that part of your training go for far too long, it seems.
It comes harder to eat than other things. Do you really think I'll pick it all up? The moving quiet and slipping in and so forth?
You'll have to, Mary. I couldn't get along without her.
Enter Nathaniel, half-dressed in evening attire.
Really ready now? I've been in meetings all day where I should have had Chapman bring my tales to the office. He about burst a button when I told him I'd be dressing here.
I don't know why. It isn't as if I come to the door. Mary, see to yourself now. We shall leave as soon as I've prepared Nathaniel.
Mary nods and exits. Nathaniel puts the finishing touches on his ensemble.
So I've done my research on this chap, Nicholas Cabell, Lord Seacoast. Rather young barony, with no lands but a fair bit of money. He's best known for gadding about London, throwing parties and carrying on with the girls. He does seem to be devoted to the bag, however.
Your task, then, will be to cultivate the man's trust enough to interrogate his connection to Mr. Craver. A man like that, if he feels he's won anything off her, he'll be ready to brag of it to the first like-minded fellow who's keen to listen.
So make friends with him enough to get him to gossip.
That means you must convince him that you're of his stripe. If he has an opinion, you share it. If he has an insight, you're struck by it. Laugh at his jokes, marvel at his exploits. Anything you can do to make him confide is involved.
Auntie, every day I talk gentlemen to trusting me with large sums of their money. That part you don't have to teach me.
I suppose not. But here you ought to play the adoring fool. Keep the drinks coming, but the trick is to change out your glass for a fresh one before it's empty. If you carry it off, he'll think you're drunker than you are and let his guard down.
Right.
But don't overplay it, or you'll lose him. And don't wait until he's too far gone, or you won't get anything useful out of him.
How do you know all that? Forgive me, but I can hardly imagine you playing the vivacious party-goer.
Give me a third floor window or unlocked door any day. But no matter. I have you for that now. I suppose with how much you love to talk, you should manage well enough.
Faint praising it, thunders in my ears. Well, I had best be off to come to collect Clara and Justin.
You're bringing your wife and brother on an operation.
I can't attend a society ball without them. Justin's only in town for the week.
This was a mistake.
Auntie, no.
They will be in your way the whole time.
I have to talk to important people at parties all the time. This will look like business.
Even to your brother? He's an entitled rake who never stops talking.
I thought that was what you thought of me.
You're not a rake, I grant.
Indeed. Goodness, Auntie, I never knew you cared.
Nathaniel, what if they bollocks things up or pull you away? What if they suspect?
Aunt Victoria, I know how important this is. I can't promise I'll get everything you need, but I can promise I'll do better than you'd be without me.
Do not disappoint me, Nathaniel.
I won't, ma'am. As you said, if there's one thing I know how to do, it's talk.
Scene 6. The society benefit for the ballet, filled with guests in evening attire. Enter Nathaniel, Clara, and Justin. Nathaniel scares Louis from his boy.
Why, yes, this would do nicely. One thing London has up on the rest of the wide wondrous empire, hard to find a truly decent party.
I'm glad you approve. We should hate to make your visit dull. Shouldn't we, Nathaniel? Nathaniel?
What was that, dear? Have I bored you? In town all 3 days and he's already tired of me.
And I thought world travellers was supposed to be interesting.
Forgive me, there's a gentleman here I want to speak with tonight, and I've got a letter on that.
Working again?
Oh, we're always working here. What are we working on?
Seacourse is his name. I've been told he's a man worth our knowing.
I hope we won't lose you all night working.
When do you ever lose me all night?
Well, I'm cross with you, and you know it's good. Lord Seacourse steps forward and taps on his glass for attention.
If the company will permit it, I wanted to say a few words on their behalf. We'd all been hoping to celebrate the triumphant opening of Marian's ski in London, but in light of recent events, the tenor of the evening has rather changed. Miss Rice's Zodiacal was a truly unique talent, an irreplaceable jewel in the Imperial Ballet's crown. This is a great loss to the company, to the art of ballet, and to myself, personally, as her patron and her admirer. But I won't allow this tragic accident to destroy the dance in Europe, so I hope you'll all join me in seeing this important artistic institution back on its feet. I can say with certainty, that is as Miss Zodiacal would have wanted it.
The guests applaud and come forward to surround Lord Seaforth. Nathaniel looks determinedly for an opening, but the last stops him. Already?
Excuse me, dear, that's my man.
No, Nathaniel, he looks to be very long.
Best to make sure I get my order then.
He hurries over to push his way to Seaforth. Clara grows annoyed.
Well, at least now we're alone.
Oh, Justin.
Clara, darling, do you know I would have given up everything for you?
Absolutely everything, how grand.
Do you doubt me?
I never have the legs you go to torment Nathaniel.
He's no need of me for that these days.
Whatever does that mean?
That he doesn't seem quite himself. Do you know, he'd forgotten our meeting set down for Tuesday evening.
That doesn't sound like Nathaniel.
What's distracting him, I wonder?
How strange. The way you say it makes me think you have an idea.
Oh, I don't know. He says he's been spending a great deal more time in Old Victoria. Heaven knows why.
Some of us aren't frightened of her.
Besides you, in that woman's case, there's a reason why they call them dower houses.
He craves her favour, as one does of any disapproving parent you ought to know.
It's too brutal.
It's a slide that never worked. You bring out the
We can't all be father's favourite. So the new maid seems to be working out.
Mary, oh, she's been a godsend.
I'd certainly rather spend time with her than with Auntie.
Oh, heavens! How easily we believe of others the thing we know of ourselves.
Perhaps. But you can't tell me that little display just now was quite in character.
You drive him mad, you know.
We're brothers, that's the game. Well, none of my affair as long as you're at ease.
You cannot be so bored that you're stirring this up.
I don't mean it like that. I care for my brother, believe it or not. And I know what he has in you. I'd hate to think he might make a mess of things. After all, a man has to give up for them.
Justin's eye is caught by Julia Sherma, a dancer in the company. As if I'm touched by your devotion.
Darling, I must bear my broken heart somehow.
Justin moves off towards Miss Sherma. Clara finds a group of her own as Nathaniel and Seaforth come over in conversation.
Do you know much of the ballet?
I'm rather new to it yet.
I highly recommend taking it all in. It's got everything. Drama, music, spectacle, and beauty, of course. Believe you me, there's no beautiful woman quite like a ballerina.
You sound as if you know whereof you speak.
Well, I've been a patron for some time. I've come to make a few friends. I don't suppose you had a chance to see the Bayadere before all this trouble? 36 sylph women, pale as milk and light as air, each exactly the same as the last. It's exquisite.
I say.
There are a few here tonight, if you care to see what I mean.
Perhaps when I'm sure my wife isn't looking. It is a shame about that leading lady, though.
More than a shame, my friend.
So it's true what they say.
What do they say?
That Miss Zodiacal was head over heels for you.
My goodness. One can't hide anything in London.
Why, you scoundrel.
Be kind. My heart is quite broken. It truly is. We were mad for each other, but she wanted to keep things quiet.
Whatever for?
Rice was the only girl they had with international draw. The company wouldn't have looked kindly on if someone were trying to steal her away.
And now you've all lost her. Quite a tragedy.
Well, these things are sent to try us. I've heard from the manager, this Chinovsky fellow, that they might fold without a name on the marquee. ballet has rather fallen out of fashion in Europe, but I need to see that change.
How do you mean?
Now that's a secret I can't give away. Must protect one's brain, child.
Naturally. Besides, I'm far more interested in hearing about these dancers of yours. What do you say to your telling me over a drink?
A fine idea. I will introduce you to the girls here, but it seems someone's beating you too.
Justice approaches with Miss Sherwood on his arm.
Story of my life. Lord Seacoast, may I present my brother and business partner, Mr. Justin Hawking.
Nicholas Carroll, pleased to meet you. And you, dear, must be one of Mr. Peters' Sills.
This is Miss Julia Sherwood of the Kingdom of Shades.
I say, have we met?
I think little sir is his first time in London.
An easy mistake to make. Well, Nathaniel and I are about to find a sniffer or something. Care to join?
Oh, I think Justin's quite occupied already.
In that case, let's leave him to it, and you and I find a quiet home.
Slipping away? And have you cleared that with Clara then?
At that moment, Clara approaches them. Clearing one for me, dears?
Is this the wife you mentioned, Nathaniel?
I think she hasn't got me entirely.
Lovely as you are, madam, no man ever could.
You'd be surprised, given how much time I've spent alone tonight.
Sound like Lord Seacoast and I still have much to discuss.
Madam, forgive me, but would you be so kind as to grant me a private word with your husband? I'd be ever so grateful.
Oh, were you not my lord, I fully understand. Later, I shall be having one with him myself. Clara exits. Justin leads Miss Sherwood away.
Well, I can't speak for you, sir, but I could certainly use that drink.
Scene 7, the scene of the crime, the burned-out dressing room with a spilled bouquet of roses and a stopped clock. Mary searches through the ruin. She finds a hidden medicine bottle and places it in a pile of other bottles just like it. Enter Mrs. Hawkins.
Mother, what did you find?
Shh! Do you hear that?
What is it?
There's someone else trying to get into the theatre. He's attempting to be subtle, so it's certainly not a policeman. But too clumsy for a professional cracksman either.
Should we leave before he finds us here?
On the contrary. Since the official investigation's been announced, he may come to hide something before the authorities find it. If that's the case, there's a chance he's involved. We'll stay here until he finds us. In the meantime, how have you done in here?
I've been searching the ruin, but I've not found much yet. Just empty laudanum bottles sitting all over the place. I know you said many dancers rely on this stuff, but then why hide it?
To conceal just how much she relies on it. But nothing else.
Not yet. And you?
I've discovered the source of the blaze. There's a property room nearby where the company stored the costumes and set pieces of their repertoire. It's fairly well consumed, but the scent of the lamp oil is unmistakable. By my judgment, someone doused the contents and set it all ablaze.
Is that the best place to set fire for concealing a body?
I wondered the same. Given that, I examined the remains more closely, and I was surprised to find almost nothing but burlap. Considering a ballet company, I would have expected the vestiges of silk and satin and work. What do you make of that?
That someone switched out the real properties, replaced them with burlap, and then tried to hide the evidence. But why burn it then, so close to the rising hand?
That is not yet clear. It may be that we are dealing with two entirely separate crimes.
Oh, but the timing.
Indeed. I would not yet rule out some connection we cannot see. As for in here, the events of Miss Serena's death must have left some sign, and it is up to us to find it.
Mrs. Hawkins examines the scene, very full of relief.
Do you ever go to the ballet?
It's not often in London.
But you keep up with it?
In what way?
I don't know. Follow the company, so... Well, it sounded rather important to you.
As you can see, my calling pulled me elsewhere.
But surely you miss it.
I don't think of it, Mary. It was a very long time ago. Do you see this?
Have you found something?
Look, girl, what do you see?
Charm? Bernard?
That is to be expected. What is out of the ordinary?
Mary's eyes fall upon the clock.
The clock is stopped. From the fire?
What time?
9:09.
Too early for fire. It could be significant. Well done, Mary.
Mary opens the clock face. She pulls out an envelope and looks at the papers inside.
Immigration papers. You mistake Gail's name.
So she wasn't only considering leaving. She was making plans.
But she was trying to hide it.
Because someone might have taken action to stop it.
There is the sound of someone coming down the hall outside the dressing room. Mary waits as Mrs. Hawkins sneaks off. A man cries out from off stage. Mrs. Hawkins re-enters, driving pure synopsis in a headlock in her hand.
I wouldn't fight if I were you.
Who sent you, police?
Never mind that. A better question might be why you're blundering around the scene of murder.
I do not trespass. I am Kirill Chumnovsky. I am manager for company of Mariinsky.
So you were here the night that it happened.
I had nothing to do with Miss Sergeyeva. It's not how it looks.
It looks as if you're interfering with the evidence of murder.
No, not murder.
Chernovsky tries to run, but Mrs. Hawkins knocks him down. She winces.
Steady on.
Fortunately for you, my associate would prefer that I not hang you from the second balcony until you tell me what I want. But if you don't, we'll truss you up like a Christmas goose and leave you as a gift on the steps of Scotland Yard.
I did no murder. Only the fire.
You set the fire? Why?
I did not hurt Miss Sergeyeva, but I found her. I knew that they would come, look into everything. They would find things that were gone.
The missing properties. You were the one who stole them.
What was it for? Drink? Gambling?
I play cards. I borrow from the company only a little while until I win again, but they cannot find out. I lose my place. I set fire to hide it. Riza was dead already, I swear.
Tell me where you were at that time. Leave out nothing.
I was in wings from opening. Everyone sees me. After first interval, Riza does not come to her mark. She will be late for entrance, so I go back to dressing room to find her. I find her lying there. I think we are ruined anyway. Cannot work to protect myself.
What do you mean? You're ruined anywhere.
Ballet is not loved where it once was. Riza was only girl outside of Russia. Without her, how could we travel? Who will have us?
And what if you learned she was planning on leaving the ballet? What would you have done?
What? She would not. She would starve.
What would you do to stop her?
I would beg on hands and knees. Why would I hurt her? She was so of company. Without her, we are finished.
Did anyone see you backstage? Can anyone confirm your story?
I don't know. The answers were at places, everyone busy. Only Miss Zakharova also backstage, but did not see me.
Miss Sakharova, are you certain?
Of course, she did not wear Kamsati's veil. I looked in her face.
What was she doing?
Running to places, I think. Yet that time in music, I think she would be late. But when I returned, nothing missed.
And you're sure you saw her?
I am sure. What about this?
Because this changes things.
Scene 8. Later at the Mariinsky party, Nathaniel and Seacourse are lounging with drinks. Seacourse is drunk. Nathaniel is pretending to be.
And so I said to the second sister, I'm sure you are, but what's your name?
A man after my own heart.
kind of you to say, but I don't think my exploits hold a candle to yours.
Not to worry, I can teach you a trick or two. You know, your brother has the right idea. You do well with the ladies in the company. These poor girls are bloody desperate to move up in the world. The Russians work the rank and file dancers like slaves. From what I hear, we haven't stopped her on march against the Bulls.
Nathaniel signals a server to switch out their drinks for fresh ones.
Oh, but it's just as well. They're so disciplined every moment, they're just thrilling for a chance to break loose. It was only a matter of time before Rising gave it all up.
I thought you'd said you had her.
Well, I haven't yet, but I would have, in good time. But we had an understanding, she and I.
What kind of understanding?
That would be tell.
And here I have you done something.
Yeah, now, what's this?
I don't mean anything by it, just that you'd impressed me, that's all.
How have you known she was leaving the company for me?
You weren't going to marry her?
Not for that. To start our own. We were going to found the ballet in England.
Your own company. By Jove.
I told you I meant to see its return in Europe. And Ricer was tired of being drilled by a soldier. With her, I had the clout to bring in other dancers. Start our very own school.
But you said the marionettes were no part of her.
They weren't to be consulted. They've had their share out of me over the years. I'd already arranged the papers for her and the other girl.
What other girl?
Ricer insisted she wouldn't stay unless I also made way for the other future. The one who was dancing Hamsati.
Elena Zakharova.
Oh, that's the one. You know her?
I've heard the name.
You're just about the only Englishman who has. But Ricer was a technique dancer, and Elena was the sort who could fly, so I thought I could make use of both of them.
And you had it all in place.
Delivered the visas myself. Handed them to Ricer in her dressing room the first interval, with a great bouquet of roses. When I was back in my seat for the overture, I didn't know that was the last that I'd see of her.
So what will you do now? Continue your plans with Elena?
There's nothing in it, old boy. I need a celebrity, and she's only just arrived. Besides, that one never warmed to me. You know how women can be. Oh well, I'll see this fancy of mine through somehow. For the moment, nothing that another round can fix.
Only if you tell them that you insisted.
The wife isn't going to drag you home by your ear, is she?
Not to worry, my lord. I have nowhere else in the world to be.
End of Act 1.